Welcome to the show!
First up, we are going to have some fun. We're going to talk for a little bit. First of all, what is coming up this week, Delaney?
Ash Wednesday.
Well, that's next week. What's this week?
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
That's what I
Why
have
you
here.
have the lovely candy hearts. Do you like those?
They're very tasty.
They're very tasty. They're better than I remember them being, to be honest.
They're very crunchy too.
What is Valentine's Day about?
Love.
Love. And what does God tell us about love?
We should love our neighbor.
We should love our neighbor. That is very good. Who is our neighbor?
The world.
The whole world. So, what I'm going to have you do today, you have got some cool colored paper,
Yes.
and some scissors, and some glue, and
Some sparkles.
some sparkles, and you are going to make a Valentine today. You want to do that?
Yes.
All right. So, who are you making your Valentine for?
Nick.
That's nice of you.
And one for Kayla too.
And one for Kayla too?
Yes.
That's cool. Well, I am going to talk to you for a little bit while you make your Valentine, so you just get started whenever you're ready. You got a plan?
Yep.
You have every color of paper possible there.
Yep.
Are you going to use every color on both?
Yep.
I'm not the least bit surprised. I'm really interested to see how this works out.
Okay.
So I want to know, what are some ways that we can show love to our neighbors?
Give them gifts and say nice things to them.
Yeah.
And give them puppies.
And give them puppies? You just go around giving people puppies? That would be super fun.
And we can't do it right now, but give hugs.
Yes. Hugs are a great way. And you really like giving gifts, don't you, Delaney?
And hugs.
And hugs. I think both of those are fantastic.
I like to give stuff to animals.
Yes. You like to give all the things. How do you like to be shown love? You like when people give you gifts? No? You like giving gifts but not receiving them?
No.
That seems fair. And there's a lot of people that give and receive love in different ways. So there are tons of options for how we can show love to our neighbors, right? I'm going to read you a verse while you're making your plan over there. This is Mark 12. It starts in verse 30. And it says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And love your neighbor as yourself. So we're supposed to love God with everything we have because he loves us.
Yes.
And we're also supposed to love other people because he loves us.
Yes.
Seems pretty simple, right?
Yes.
Is it always easy to do?
No.
Is it hard to love your neighbor sometimes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
So what do you do when it's hard to love your neighbor?
You love them anyways.
You love them anyway. Do you ever have to kind of like give yourself a little pep talk? Yeah?
Yes.
Tell yourself you can be nice. Is that hard sometimes, like with your siblings? Like, is it hard?
I only have one, and
Is it easy to love your brother?
no.
But you do, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it always easy to love your friends?
No.
But you do.
Yes.
You want to show us?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for being on the show today, Delaney.
Okie doke.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a lot of glitter on here, so I'm going to be very careful. But look at this. Look at this. It says Happy Valentine. And there's another heart drawn on it, and I feel like there's something... I think it says... Oh, it says sweet. She drew one of the candy hearts on here, too. Look at that. You know, we... if I'm being honest, Valentine's Day is not always... like at the top of my list of holidays. My favorite, of course, is Christmas. But, you know, Valentine's Day, to me, has always felt so marketed and being focused on buying candy and buying those little cards that you can give out at school and things like that. But it never really feels like the message gets across. As a Christian who still is learning, just like everybody else, how to be a good Christian, I feel like one of the most important things about us, one of the most unique things about us, is the way that we show love for people we don't even know. In John 13, verse 35, this is what it says. It says, "By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." That's what identifies us. That's how I can walk down Main Street, and I'll go, that's a Christian, because the way he's loving his neighbor. We do this through different ways. We talked about giving gifts and hugs. Sometimes just it's as easy as just sitting there and listening while somebody talks about something difficult that they're going through. Maybe the passing of a loved one, or losing someone to something dark and evil, and you just need to sit there and listen. Loving your neighbor can be hard. Loving your neighbor can be easy. But regardless of whether it's easy or hard, this is how they will know that we follow Christ. And this is how they will know who Christ is. No one loves better than Christ. And they will know that this is a true faith, a faith of loving one another by our actions. So my challenge for you this week, be like Delaney. Find a way to love your neighbors. And remember, our neighbors are everybody. Our neighbors are also the people who maybe it's sometimes hard to show love toward. Maybe it's somebody who has even picked on you at some point. God doesn't care. God says, love them too. So that's my challenge for you this week. Find a way to show Christian unconditional love for your neighbors this week. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you stay safe. See you next time.